It's race day here in Melbourne as we continue with what could shape up to be one of the best Australian Grand Prix. So here we are at the Albert Park circuit, 3.3 miles around the lake, with the street track making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 16 corners here, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. And joining me once again in the commentary box today,
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Formula 4 Racing. I'm your host, Stephen Skate. Well, he's not here just yet. I'm pretty sure he is in the lobby, but hello there, how's he? Well, it's 5 a.m. here, mate. Come on, brother. He's thrown me in the deep end. But yes, we are back, folks. We are back at this magnificent track here in Australia. Well, I mean, she's slippery out there, as I did say in the Aussie stream. And, these boys tackling this magnificent Albert Park circuit, First one to blink out there is DJ Death Dragon. And, let's just see if the Dutchman has got what it takes around here at Albert Park. Of course, yes, we've got to welcome, a bit of a surprise package to say the least. We've got a debutant, on the grid at the moment. Speak of none other than Walker. So Walks is out there as well. And, fantastic to see. It's been a while since I've called that lad and looking forward to this one. As, DJ just prepping his car quite nicely. Don't know where Housey is, ladies and gentlemen. Do not know. Have not heard. And, he's got a little bit going on in the background. So we'll hold the fort. I'm sure he'll be here at some stage during the qualifying proceedings. But here he goes, DJ Death Dragon, and the Texaco Racing livery, of course. And, that was his teammate, I do believe. That was Ramsell coming out of the pit lane. Might have put DJ off just a little bit, but everyone getting well and truly out of his way. Got a few boys in the chat, of course, while DJ was pre-going out on track. He's saying, good evening. Well, good to say that back to DJ. Good evening, DJ. Hope you're well. Good luck out there, mate. Got Droftas in there as well. Excuse me, the new Portonian. Yes, he made it. He made it. It was a bit of a bit worried there during the week, of course. Wasn't too sure if he was going to make this one. But he must have sent it home, done no practice. And, there he is. There he is there, Callum Tyler, saying g'day as well. And, hello there, Housey. His ears must have been burning, folks. Because there he is in the chat saying he'll be there in a moment. He's going through his kiddie troubles, of course. Housey being a father of two. The beautiful Senna and Imola, of course. And named after the great Ayrton Senna and, of course, Imola, the track. And, that's probably the only decision his missus gave him on the names. And that was it. He chose them. And beautiful names as well. He'll be here in a minute as here comes DJ Death Dragon. DJ! Rear wing wide open, first timed run. Here he goes, the 22-1. Not too shabby, DJ. Very, very good indeed. Kaiserhoff out there on the back straight. And Denge getting himself underway. Where is he? Bloom, P16. He's getting himself ready as Bannister crosses the line. He must have, what did he do there? A 24.2 as Pillars goes quickest with a 121.2. Not too bad at all for a Q1 session. As, there is Bloom there, getting his lap underway, of course. Kaiserhoff will be next across the line here, folks. He's about to cross the line. What's he going to do, Kaiser? 122.9. Very, very good as well. So, and Denge, where is he? There he is. Turn 12, invalidated. And, there you go. Curtis is out there on track as well in Sector 1. But I do believe it may be Ramsell who is furthest along. I think it might be, folks. Oh, he's gone real wide as Ramsell. Senior gone real wide. And he might just have to back out of this one and go again. Or unless he's going to continue to send it. Not too sure. We're going to stay with him anyway. And, this is the tricky 11 and 12. Of course, wowee! Who was that? Who was that? That is Bloom. Bloom is out. Bloom is out. We're on board with Ramsell there. And just seen, as I was about to touch on, the turn 11 and 12, I tell you what, she's scary through there, folks. She's very scary through there. As we did see in the Aussie stream. We do see at most league races, of course. You come a proper there and whack into the wall. And well, that is Bloom will be starting at the back of the grid. As I hear some ruffling going on in the background, it must be Housey.
Yo, yo, yo.
How are you,
Evening.
mate?
Good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Skate. I'm very, very sorry, viewers. I'm very, very sorry, Skate.
That's
Late
all,
drama.
that's all right,
Simula
mate.
decided she wanted to cry, so unfortunately, daddy duties have to come into
Mate,
force. So.
of course. And her being the youngest one, of course, I'm sure Daddy jumped
Oh,
at
mate, you
the...
know what I meant. Let's just put it that way. Trust me. Life's just easier to say yes.
Welcome, mate. Welcome. As we're watching the new Portonian Droftas, he's about to set his first time run of the session. He goes whack with a 21.5 P2. P2 for now. Mr. Monday out there on track as well in Sector 3, but I do believe it is Chewy. Welcome back, Chewy. I tell you what, this bloke, every time he's got an opportunity, puts up his hand to race there, Housey, and doing a stellar job as a reserve this season.
Yep, agreed there. Couldn't say it better. Done a very good job so far in the races he's done for us. Always a nice addition to the grid.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. As Mr. Monday throws that one in the pit lane, your boy and Dench follows suit. And, well, just Mikey is in the garage anyway. We've got a debutant as well. We've got a new driver, folks. And it is Mikey. Well, we're going to call him Mikey anyway. Oh, Mikey GT.
So we've got an issue here. We've got an issue here because we've already got a Mikey. And I called just Mikey. So we're going to have to have a discussion at some point. I don't know whether we're going with BPI 6 or 6
Nah.
Mickey or Mikey or Mike. One of them's Mike. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do.
We got Mike and Mikey, or we might call one of them Mick. It's got to be different, but it's Mikey there on the screen.
Capital Mikey and lowercase Mikey. How about that?
They make it as easy as possible for us there, Housey. But he's a debutant, this fella, and he's out there on the medium. I do know he races other leagues. I have seen him race. He's got some speed, does this fella. This fella here is another Welshman. Same as Droftas, of course. Droftas has got a friend. And there you go. Mickey. Call him Mickey.
Well, I'm up for Mickey, but if he's not up for Mickey,
then... Well, I mean, we haven't had the privilege of chatting to him yet, and we'll suss this one out. For this Grand Prix, he'll be called Mickey. We do apologise, Mikey, but it'll be Mickey. We've already got a Mikey. Excuse me.
Yeah. Confusing. But, yeah, we'll figure something out,
well,
ladies and gentlemen.
Just like the pace car there,
Yeah, only once, mate. I've only done it once.
Here comes our championship leader, mate. Here he comes, of course. I speak of Pease. Pease was in the Aussie stream. Oh, this won't be a valid lap. It'll be the next one. At 28.2. He's just turned on his ERS and he's sending it now. So he's on the medium as well. Very, very interesting to note there, Housey.
Yep, just noticing that myself. Obviously, a few guys out there on the medium.
Wonder if we're going to get some weather.
Yeah, I wonder. Although we have seen these boys in this side running the mediums in the Q1 sessions before this, so
we have.
It's I'm not jumping to complete like what the hell's going on at the moment because these boys do some things like this running the mediums. We have, like I said, we have seen it, so it's no real big surprise. But maybe, just maybe, yeah, we'll get a bit of rain. Actually, I mean, I'm up for a bit of rain.
Oh, I tell you what, mate. This track's pretty slippery in the dry. I'd hate to think of what it's like in the wet. But yeah. Yeah, you're probably right there, mate. You are probably right. But wow, Pease not even lifting through 11 and 12. Very comfortable is the lad. Oh, that spells danger for the rest of them, Housey.
Yep. Of course, yeah. Pills though does hold the lap record here.
He does. He does.
I think Pills should be a good challenge tonight.
I do notice how you've been throwing Pills a few bones over the last few weeks, mate.
I've got the best Pills one tonight.
Oh, Pillars, you look out there, brother. Here comes Pease with a 22.1 on the medium. Well, there you go. Well, like I said, it does spell danger. When he looks comfortable like that, it spells danger for the rest of them. And who is furthest on track? It is just Mikey.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's
it is Mikey.
Yeah, it is just Mikey. So he's going to cross the line any second now for his first time run here. Q1, 8 minutes remaining, folks. Plenty of time in this session as he goes well, he goes P10 with a 23.4. The Extremist out there on track as well. This lad's picked up his boots over the last few weeks as well. Good to see from the Extremist. Yeah. But yeah, your boy and Denge all shot down as invalidated. So we'll stick with Denge. And the resident Swede of the bunch. Let's just see what he can do, of course. And, well, he's about to register his first time. And it is a 22.5 P6, mate.
And then the Extremist then, not far behind him. So what can the Extremist do? A 23.3. Nice time from the Extremist to start with. I think it's Callum next, is it? Yeah, he's just had an excursion there at the end of turn 14. So he's going to have dropped a lot of time there. He's still going to go again. Or he's going to set this time at least. Second son. Good results as well, to be fair, lately. So he does a 24.0, but there was a mistake there. So more to come from Callum.
Of course, and well, Walker out there on track as well in the reserve livery, and well, he's debuted this season, and well, wish him all the best. Of course, there is I Am Sloth about to get his lap underway as well. So there you go. Just keep that one in mind, Sloth Walker. Where is all shot down? There he is. There into turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Excuse me, and turn 5 now. So there you go. He's a bit further along. Energetics has invalidated. And where is Xerxes? Xerxes is invalidated as well. So I might stay with all shot down here, mate. The boys yet to set a time.
Going again, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, that's right. I got eyes on Extremist, so you stay where you are.
Well, if he's on a lap, he's going to complete his lap. I might as well jump with him, of course. Yes, the Extremist. Like I did say, he's had a great last few races, mate. He's really picked up his game as the Extremist. It's really, really good to see the Irishman do his stuff out there on track. What can he do here, Housey? He's got a 23.3 for P11 at the moment. He sits at 22.9, and that throws him up into P10.
Yeah, we've got Callum on a lap. I'm just waiting to see if he's going to box it here. That's obviously a second. No, Callum's going to take the line. So, can he improve? What he should do. That mistake on the first lap. There we go. A 22.7 for Callum then. Sits in behind his teammate in P9.
Well, I Am Sloth, there he is there. Turn 15 approaching on the medium as well. Going past the Schumacher stand. Going past the Prost stand. Onto turn 16. Rear wing wide open. Oh, on the raggedy edge is Slothy boy. And let's just see what he can do for his first time run here in a Q1 session. It is a 22.7. P7 for now there, mate. P7, not too bad at all. I think he's going again because he full centered through 1 and 2 there, Housey.
Energetics just about to take the line, pops himself into third. Nice time on the soft tyre, 22.0 from Energetics. So
great lap.
Not playing, yeah, not playing tonight.
He's not. He is not. And exactly right. When Energetics is up at the top there, early doors in the Q1 session, you know he means business. And here comes Xerxes. What can the Xerx do? I know he's got some pace around here, Housey, but he sets a 22.9 on the medium. So these boys running the medium very, very long here. A few laps on them, Housey. So not too sure. I reckon there is some weather coming, mate. I reckon there is.
Well, it always spices it up a little bit, doesn't it? So
it does, mate. It does.
I'm all for
it. Wonder if one of the boys that are in the chat will be able to fill us in on what's going on before the race, of course, weather-wise. There is no weather, Droftas says. Wow, there you go. There you go.
Interesting then. So, yeah, just as I said earlier, perhaps these boys sometimes do run a medium in this session, get a little bit of a feel for it, perhaps. Walker's invalidated again here, so
yeah, he's just struggling to get struggling to get a lap together. He's done 2 laps on those softs at the moment. We were on him, fixated on him a little bit there. All shot down, still in the garage. There's plenty of time remaining in this session. We've got Kaiserhoff out there on track. He's setting well, he's 2/10 quicker than his previous best there, Housey. Going through the first sector at least anyway. Second sector, there he is there. Just shy of 2/10 better, so he's on the improve. And I do think that is Xerx. He's getting out of the way of him, of course. Yes, thank you, Xerx. As, well, there he is there, Kaiser. The name of the game here, folks, in Q1 is always about survival. Always about survival. Position the car nicely. Get yourself on the place of the grid. As dropped us in the chat. None at all, not even sun. Just Baroness. Oh, dropped us. Oh, there we go. As who have we just lost? Curtis.
That was Andenge.
Oh, Andenge in the garage. In the garage, yep. So Bannister out there on Trek is invalidated. Who else is out there, Housey? We've got a...
Going again.
Yeah, I might stay with Walker. I might stay with him.
Yeah.
There you go,
It's
Purple.
just
Oh, he was a
few
bit...
laps to get his eye in.
It did,
Is
mate.
going to be the one?
Oh, yeah, he's a bit tentative through 12 there, to be honest. But, well, I mean, if he's Purple in Sector 2, of course, he should be well and truly safe out of this session. He does have some pace, does the lad. Not too sure how regularly he plays these days, but it is good to see him on the grid nevertheless. But here he goes, turn 16, and he's got the power down his walks. Look at him go. What's he going to do, Housey? This should be safe. Woohoo, a 21. Walker, there you go. Whackety whack, he's here. He is here, boys. He is here. So there you go. Kaiserhoff out there on track. Is he improving? Oh,
I'm not sure.
If we're to believe that little graphic there, Housey, he's almost level pegging. Is he going to throw it in the pit lane? No, he's going to set this one, Housey. With 2 minutes to go, he's sitting P8 quite comfortably safe. Crosses the line right about now. Does improve by a 10th. Stays P7. Slothy boy retires in the pit lane. There's a few boys still out there on track. The Extremists not feeling comfortable there, Housey. Xerxes, what's going on with Xerxes? Did he retire in the garage? He's right on the cusp there, Housey. We've got still time remaining in this session. Mr. Monday, especially Mr. Monday out there on track in the second sector. Can he improve? Who is that? Ramsell. Well, I'll tell you what, Housey. Boys right on the cusp here, retiring in the garage.
Yeah, Mickey then, if we're going with. Just about to. There you
go.
Oh,
Mr. Monday's out. Mr. Monday is out. Oh, no.
Turn 11.
Turn 11 and 12. There he goes there. Whack into the wall. And, well, Bannister is 6/10 up. He needs a... Well, this should be a lot better than he said before. He does a 23.9. Stays P18. Excuse me, Mike.
Mike, is he backed out this one?
Not too sure, mate. That's what I'm trying to work this one out.
Looked a bit slow going in there, didn't he? Looked a bit tentative. What we got, 47 seconds. Well, he's going to need to get on with it. Otherwise, he's not going to make the line for another lap if this isn't the lap for him.
Well, Mikey is 2/10 up on his previous best currently at the moment there, Housey. And, well, Bannister's backed well and truly out of that one. We're going to stay with Mikey.
The extremist is on for it as well.
I'll tell you what, how's Xerxes is at the moment only safe by 0.003 of a second. These two lads are both on laps, both on softs. And let's just see what Mikey can do. Can he get him something? It's going to be close.
Oh! Put his teammate out. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Extremist has lost it. He lost it. He was up.
What the hell?
He's about 200s down now. He was about 200 up in the middle sector. 200 down coming into the last sector.
What's he done? It's good. Oh, yeah, he's done it. Oh, Xerxes is out. Xerxes is out. Wow, P16. He did say in the Aussie stream, maybe the way to go was to start at the back, but I don't think that was intentional, as he is in P16. Well, I'll tell you what, if that run of Q3s has come to an end, it came crashing down, because he's out of Q1. Wowee, that is I've never called Xerxes out of a Q1. But there you go. We are first for everything here at Formula 4. And, well, that is the Q1 session done and dusted there, Housey. 3 Cadbury boys in the drop zone. Wowee.
Yeah,
that's a big eye-opener. The 3 Cadbury boys all knocked out of Q1. That's never happened before. Not in this division.
I'll tell you something as well. They had a shocker. Obviously, the earlier Australian side too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did
have a shocker.
They had a great qualifying session, though.
They did, but the race was not so good.
Yeah, no, that's right, yeah.
It really was. I don't even know if they had a car finish. I don't think. Hang on 2 seconds. No, they didn't even have a car finish. So, those boys in the Cadburys here, no pressure, lads. Who are we waiting for here? We're just going round.
We're just going round, waiting for this timer to click down, mate, as it always does.
Okay, the extremist is going faster in AI.
In AI.
Yeah, it's 1.5 up.
Oh, he's giving us something to watch, mate. You know, it's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So that's the extremist AI. Absolutely sending it. Look at the lines on it. Look at the lines. Impeccable.
Damn it. That was fun.
Well, there you go. And here is the timing screen. Look at that. The Pills, the Amigo, on top at the moment after Q1 with a 21.272. Walker, P2 says, how are you, Billy? And the new Portonian dropped us at 21.5. Got energetics. Well, I'll tell you what, Housey, when he's usually there and thereabouts to start off the bat with, he usually does mean business. P4 from that man. P's P5 on the medium, of course, and DJ in P6. Mickey on debut, P7 at the moment in Q1, of course. Kaiser P8, Sloth P9, and Curtis in P10. We did lose Xerxes, Just Mikey, Bannister, all shot down, and Bloomstar. Or should I say, Bloom?
Yes, you should. Evening, Kaiser.
Kaiser?
Welcome along. Or the Kaiserhof.
The Kaiser, I don't know where they're... Or they just come out. If they work, they work. I don't know where...
The Kaiserhof, yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why. How you know what it's like, mate. It just happens, and sometimes it works.
Good, yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Love it.
And yeah.
Love it. The only people that don't like it is the drivers for when we rename them, but never mind.
He says he doesn't know where it came from, but he'll take. I don't know where it came from either. Maybe, well, Kaiserhof, I'm gonna show a little bit of my age here, mate. I mean, I wasn't around when it was debuting on TV, for God's sake. But don't mind that show, Hogan's Heroes. And there's a Hofbräu house and all sorts of stuff in there where they go. And I don't know, maybe it just was at the forefront of my mind for some reason or another. And it just worked. And yeah, there we go. That's the story behind it, Kaiser. Nothing too special, mate. But that's what happened. I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's too early in the morning for me to give relevant explanations. And, well, there you go. Still 5:20 a.m. here, Housey. And, well, if the neighbours weren't awake, they're well and truly awake now.
Well, a few extra viewers, isn't it?
Oh, shit.
Oh, dear. I'm the only person that's hated in countries all over the world.
It's a skill, isn't it? It's an absolute skill. Oh, no. Kaiserhof. Speedos. No, Kaiserhof. The budgie smugglers. No, thank you, mate. No.
That's bringing up bad memories
Yeah,
for me, I'm afraid.
well...
Let's change the subject before I get on my soapbox about a certain person.
As he says, don't call me Mr. Banana Hammock for a reason.
Yeah.
I got a problem with the sink. Can you snake the sink, please, Kaiser? Anyway, moving on, Housey. What are we doing here? Pillars out on track. First one to blink. Going through turn 1 and 2. DRS wing wide open. Down into turn 3. And arguably the heaviest braking point on the circuit. This one right here. As Pillars takes that a little bit wide on entry. Going past MSAC, which is the Melbourne Sports and Aquatic Centre. That's what MSAC stands for. Going through Whitford and turn 6 right now. Turn 7, here's approach. Well, excuse me. Turn 5 is that one. Turn 6 is approaching right about now. Hang on a minute, I've just lost my bearings. Turn 9 there, Housey. I do apologise, folks. Turn 9 and 10. 9 and 10. Well, you think I know this track, but I'm blaming it to the time of the morning. And yes.
They've changed it now, haven't they?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's exactly right. And, well, anyway, does not matter. That's a good excuse too, Housey. But here he goes. Pillars going through Sector 2. Setting this track alight, of course. And, well, I'm not too sure. He does talk about this track. Well, he does talk about this track like he's not a fan of it. But he's not too handy. He's pretty handy around here.
Yep. And Danger on a lap a bit further back as well. Just keeping an eye on that as well. Extremist was on a lap, being validated. So
yeah, funny buggers. Housey, just do what you want to do, mate, because we're not getting some laps happening here, mate. We're not getting some laps. We've got DJ Death Dragon on the medium. He's sending it at the moment. The most of the boys on the soft, as what Pillars just demonstrated, pulls well and truly over. And Dench, sorry there, mate. There he goes, a 121.342. P1 for now, and that is a relevant time, folks. That is a relevant time. As who else is out there? Callum Tyler did have a bit of a... Bit of a spin before. We'll go to Sloth. He's about to set his time. What's he on? The soft compound. This is relevant as well. It is a 21.0. So I'll tell you what, Housey. A bit of a mixed bag on the thought process. Here comes DJ. He's about to cross the line. Now he sets a 22.7. P3 for that man. Yeah, on the mediums. As Kaiser's getting himself underway. So we're going to stay with P's here at the moment. On the soft compound, we do know that P's, well, he did burn that medium set in Q1. So he's thinking a different way here, Housey.
Often does P's, but we often sit back and say, well, what's he doing? But
at the end. Wow, wait. At 1 minute 20.9. 1 minute 20.9, if you don't mind there, mate. As we'll stay with you guys. Extremist has invalidated. Curtis out there on an outlap as well there, mate. Kaiserhoff, what's he doing? He's purpling sector 1. Is what?
On one, I think.
Is Ramsell going again?
Yeah, maybe he's not. No, he's got 100% battery. No. He's definitely not doing a lap this time. So, Extremist is validated. Kaiser's backed out of it. We actually ain't got no Sloths running down. What's Walker doing?
I don't think Kaiser has backed out of it, to be fair, Housey.
Is he not?
No. We're on board with Kaiser. It does not look like he's backed out of it. He's full sending it here, mate, and he's going through turn 15 just as we speak. And let's just see what Kaiser does. Yeah, no, he's going to continue. He's burning ERS. And, well, there you go. This will be a valid lap from him. Let's just see what he can do. It's 23.6. He's P5 for now, mate.
Chewy on one as well. He's just invalidated just as we flick towards him. So Chewy boxing then. Anybody else out there? Where's the Extremist? On one at the moment, I believe. Curtis as well. Curtis is a bit further along. I think it's Curtis, probably.
Yeah, we'll stay with Curtis there, mate. Oh, I'll tell you what. Through the chicane, Curtis did not like that at all there, Housey. And that was through turn 9 and 10. He was a bit loose there in the rear end, and he's backed out of it. He's well backed out of that one.
Extremist then. Next one along. Coming into that sector 3. A little bit of a toe off of Curtis. Kaiser also, is he going again? No. Extremist over the line then. Exits the final corner then, turn 16. He's retires in the pit lane. Confident on that one.
Oh, wouldn't you be? Oh, absolutely. Wouldn't you be at 20.9? And straight out of the box, whackety whack, and there you go. We've got Mickey. I'm calling him Mikey. He's all can read, folks. Bugger it. It's got to be Mikey. We've got 2 Mikeys. Deal with it. I can't call him Mickey. It's Mikey. It's got to be Mikey, doesn't it? Anyway, he's out there on track. Purpling sector 1 there, Housey. The debutant himself, of course. I'm not too sure. He might be a pot 2. I think he is a pot 2 Old Spice driver.
Tommy's place.
Yes, he's taken his Sir Young Tommy. Yeah.
He'll be pot 2 then.
Yeah, Sir Young Tommy is, well, he's still in the server. He's there as a reserve. He's very busy in real life. So, well, he's jumped in Sir Young Tommy's seat. And, well, Sir Young Tommy did impress when he was here, Housey. I wonder if Mikey can do the same. So far, so good from the lad. And, well, turn 15 approaching. Looks very tidy. He looks very tidy, Housey. Jesus, he looks tidy. Nice lines. Not even tail happy. Nothing like that. Let's just see what he can do. He crosses the line. He sets a 122.0 and puts him up into P4, mate.
Yep, nice job, to be fair. Although I'm still having a hard time dealing with Mikey and Mikey. I can't do it. I'm gonna go with Mikey G and Mikey. That's what I'm gonna go with, I think.
You go with whatever you like there, my friend.
My brain needs to distinguish the two. I can't go with Mikey on both of them. Nah, it just doesn't work for me. We'll see how we go.
That's it. We'll work it out as the time rolls by, mate.
If the safety car's in the lead, then yeah, we're going to go with Mikey. If it's not in the lead, I'm going to go with Mikey G, I think.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, Walker is on one out, so he's just coming into turns 15 and 16. He's got the medium tyre fitted. Obviously yet to set a lap time, so what can Walker do? Did a pretty good job in Q1, and there you go again. A medium time of a 22.5. Well, hello. Not too bad at all. Who have we got in the last sector? We've got an Old Spice and a Cadbury's. That's my boy Endenge on an outlet. Who is that in front of him? Is that Pills? No, it's Pills is already in the pits. Is it Energetics? Nope.
Mikey.
Mikey then. It must be Mikey G. Mikey G. Yes, for the rewind. Mikey G.
Mikey G.
Oh god, I love this. Curtis is invalidated. So, Droftus, is Droftus on one?
Well, you would think so, mate. He's out there on the medium at the moment. And, well, purpling sector 2.
Yes.
So he's
Answers that
definitely sending it at the moment, is the Welshman. And, well, he's at the moment, 25.4. Not a representative time, of course, has he? It is the funny bucket session. And, well, there you go. He was setting a bit of a banker there. At the start, of course, more the cars go around the track, the quicker it does rubber in. That's what they were doing just at the start there, of course.
Tell you what, Energetics is on one further back down the track. Just purple to second sector.
Well, Droftas sets a 22.4, puts himself up in a P5. Where is Energetics? There he is there. Turn 15. Seem to be picking a lot of the boys up here at turn 15, of course. Turn 16 and onto the start, finish straight. Energetics, I'll tell you what, when he turns up, he looks good. He's looking very good here, Housey. P9, though. P9 at 22.8. And he will go again. He's got the fuel to. Sloth has set a 21.057. Quite comfortable in the garage. Says, you know what, boys, I'll see you in a Q3. But Chewy out there making an appearance, of course, just prepping his car. Of course, he is on an outlap as well. Got a few boys out on track. Pillars is going again. Pillars is going again. Well, there you go. He's that previous time of his. We were on board with it when he pulled right over at the start, finish straight, of course. Setting a banker in Q2. And, well, he's made an appearance out there on the medium. Who is furthest along there, Housey? Energetics is in the second sector. There is Curtis in the garage. Droftas is out there on track. And, well, Droftas is sending it here, Housey.
I think Ramsel's binned it.
Well, he certainly...
We lost Ramsel.
We have lost Ramsel.
On the start finish straight out of 16, yeah. I was trying to figure out whether it was in the pits or whether it was a crash.
But we're going to bring Droftas over the line here, mate. He's about to go quicker. He's about to go quicker. He sets a 22.0. Stays P4, but significantly quicker than he's been before. So there you go, Housey.
Oh, Energetics is off the track. Just trying to go again. Lost it into turn 15. So who's the Texaco? Is that... Must be DJ. It is. What can DJ do then? Can he improve? Yep, a 21.9 from DJ on the soft tyres. Nice job. Guys are getting himself underway. Energetics back in the box. We've got Pills. Is he going to take the line? He is. Not used any battery though, so I think this is going to be the start of a lap for Pills rather than the end. And Denge, oh, he's invalidated again. I was just about to say. And Denge's been having a bit of a struggle to improve his lap time. I've seen him do at least 2 laps now. Validated them both.
Well, Chewy's about to come across the line now. How's he? Excuse me. He sets a 124.2.
Nice.
And P12 for now there, my friend. As the Extremist is out there on track as well. He's going quicker at the moment. He's 1.1 seconds up on his previous best, which puts him in the realms of around about Curtis, who's just come out on track. And let's just see what the Extremist can do. How much time is left in this session? There you go, folks. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left in this session. And, well, plenty of time for the boys who are in that danger zone from P11 through to P15 to get themselves all sorted out as the Extremist goes 1.5 seconds quicker with a 22.5. Throws him up to P8 there, Housey. There's Callum Tyler still in the garage. Thank you very much, mate. Kaiserhoff approaching turn 16. And, well, let's just see what the Rothmans driver can do. He's in Q2. Can he make a Q3? He crosses the line. It's a 22.0. P7 for now. Who is behind him? Who is behind him? It is Pillars coming around 16 now. Let's just see what Pillars can do. He should pull himself out of this drop zone. Surely, Housey. A 22.4. Ooh, Pills living dangerously.
Mikey G, next one up. He's up as well. I know he's safe at the moment, but he's going to go quicker.
There he does. P4. P4.
Chewy.
Yeah, he certainly does. He certainly does, and that is Curtis getting himself ready for a last-timed run here, Housey. I got Denge, the only Capri driver out there on track. What's he doing? He's just cruising.
Validated.
Yeah, he's just cruising. He's well and truly safe anyway, I would dare say, with Denge. So who is furthest along? The extremist? I'll tell you what. Some cloud cover rolling in here at Albert Park, Housey.
I think it's Pills, mate. The rest of them all on out laps or in laps. I believe it's Pills next one. But yeah, it's starting to darken up, even though Drofter says there's no weather on its way. Just lost the sunshine though. Still lose a bit of heat in the temperature of the track. Oh, Pills cutting that one fine. Close to track limits through that 11-12 sequence. Let's cut Pills territory on. 22.4 for Pills at the moment then. So, definitely safe. Just playing around, I guess, with track knowledge, getting your eye in.
Yeah, but burning rubber though, Housey, burning rubber. And if you don't need to do it, I don't know why you would do it, but he goes quicker by 2/10, stays P8. And, well, there you go. Energetics out on track. Now, he's the danger man, Housey, because he's turned up today as Energetics. No pressure whatsoever.
Curtis is on one.
But Curtis is on one. He's on one as well, so... Well, could Pillars be knocked out here, Housey? Could he be knocked out?
Curtis is good up. I reckon he'll make the top 10 here. Don't let me down, Curtis.
Oh, there you go. P8 knocks Pillars down into 9th. Energetics out on track.
He's going quick as well.
He certainly is going. 8/10 up at the 8.5 tenths up at the second sector, Housey.
Nice. Callum, I'm just keeping tracks on Callum. Callum's a little bit further back. Come on, give me a split time. All right. Hasn't set a lap time yet, that's why. But all or nothing for Callum, the second son. Didn't work out too well for all shot down in the Q1, so can Callum one better it? Let's hope so.
Absolutely, Housey. We're bringing Energetics home here, mate. Absolutely risking it. But there is Energetics at 21.5. Nice. Pillars is in P10. He's invalidated. So it's Callum. Can Callum do it?
No.
Oh, no. Pillars survives. Jeez. Pillars survives. Pillars survives. Look at that, Housey. Look at that. Survives. And, Jesus. Well, what do you say, mate? What do you say?
Few, probably.
Yeah, probably.
with a mild dab of the brow.
Well, we're all gentlemanly like and stuff. Come on, mate.
Yeah. Got the handkerchief out of the pocket. little dab. Fold it back in there.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it.
Yeah.
Go to put something in your pocket, and well, I mean, let's just not go there anyway. Housey, we'll push on. We will push on as Pillars makes himself back to the garage. Can't control the cameras here, folks. Just the way it is. And well, there you go. This session has ended, and we'll just wait for these timing screens to pop up, Housey.
Yeah.
There we go. And P's on top of I am Sloth P2, and then Denge P3. Energetics, tell you, Energetics is one to watch. And, well, great to see as well. Walker is out of the session. He will have from P11, the first of the free tyre choices, the best of the rest, so to speak. Energetics, P12, Callum Tyler, 4MULA4Racing, and Ramsell, all out of this Q2 session.
In the background. So then moving to the Q1 session, the gloves off session. This is the session where we really see what these guys have got in the locker. Probably see 2 runs here, I'd imagine. Let's get the telemetry sorted out.
Well, here we go. Here we go, and that will be Pillars. I guarantee you that'll be Pillars. First one to blink. Who's going to beat him out of the garage? Oh, he's been beaten. He's been beaten out of the garage. Was it by Peas? It is too. And in the end, Kaiser Hoffby. Look at Pillars. Look at Pillars. And, well, he's not going to get it sucked in. That's funny. That is funny. Peas would be having a bit of a giggle here, mate. Get used to that rear wing you saying there to Pillars. As well, there you go, Housey. Well, a bit of a race out of the garage, and well, Peas time to perfection, leading the way here, Housey.
Yeah, I think someone's going to have to give here along the way. They're going to be soon caught up by who's that? Is it DJ or Spot?
I'm not too sure. I'm watching this Peas, Pillars, and Curtis. Excuse me,
This
Kaiser.
slow
Yeah,
motion sort of race.
yeah, that's
Not
right. That's exactly right. So,
Hills is going for it.
oh,
Hills going for it.
is
No,
he?
he's backed out of it. No, he backed out of it. Sloth's right there now, though. These boys are going to have to stop playing games in a minute. Going to have all 10 cars in a line if we're not careful. No. Still got so many boys. A couple of boys in the pits. Curtis, DJ, and Energex having none of the fun and games.
Absolutely not. As Pillars backs out of it, let's Peas go a little bit. So Peas will get the first lap here, mate. He'll get all the attention, and that's what Pillars loves. He loves to be first one out on track, this Pillars. But no, as we just seen, Peas beat him to the punch. Seems to be the story of the season this season. But anyway, we'll push on there, Housey, as Peas gets us underway.
Yep. Down as turn 1 then. Through turn 2.
As DJ,
Out
sorry there, mate.
Go on.
DJ, of course, mate. DJ's having a smoke again. Of course, that's why he's in the garage. You didn't need to explain, DJ. I kind of knew already. I mean, making a Q3, it's just a given. Sorry, Housey.
Needs a refresh.
He does, mate. He does. A breath of fresh air is what he likes to say.
G up for the lap of his life. Let's see if it helps him or hampers him. We'll see in a minute.
Probably breathing down the mic like a champion. He's DJ Death Dragon, and he's gonna have a. Oh no! Oh, how did he save that?
What the hell is this bloke? Seriously, what is this guy?
He's a freak.
What is he? That's the second time I've said that about him this year.
How did he
do it? I can't remember. But
How?
It's not even possible. It's not possible.
How?
It's not possible.
How did he?
Honestly.
How did he save that? How do you save
Mate,
that?
Well, yeah, like you, I've been playing this a long time, and I've never ever seen that.
How do you?
Pills goes faster.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm speechless.
We are both gobsmacked here in the box, which is some doing, I'll tell you. Kaiser then sets the 121.9. P2 and Denge. Not a relative lap, really, was it? Mikey G got his 120. 122.
Droftas!
Droftas nipping in there. 21-0.
I'll tell you what, Droftas has got some speed around here. He's been sort of, flying under the radar during these qualifying sessions, especially Q1, Q2, but I'm expecting him to be around about front rowish in this Q3 session, of course, Housey. Excuse me.
I still just can't really get over what I just saw.
I don't know how he saved that.
Like Matrix stuff right there. It should be called Neo, not Peas. I mean, that's crazy.
Housey, that's boo. Boo.
There's no way most people save that. No way.
No way.
You could do that 100 times and crash on all of them. Never. Do you know what I mean? Like, no.
I thought we were definitely seeing him out of the session, but
yeah.
when he pulled up, I don't know. Anyway, and Dan's your boy, the resident Swede here of the Formula 4. Can he set a better time than a 28.8? He most certainly can, Housey, a 21.1. B3 for that man. Curtis out on track, just slowed up a little bit, backed out of this one. Got P's about to set his time as a 21.2 on a very flat-spotted set of boots, I would say, at the moment, Housey.
Curtis then.
No, he's slowed up. Curtis is slowed up.
Has he slowed up?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it then. For the moment, round 1 is done. Gonna box, fresh set of boots, and go again. So I'll tell you what. Why don't I check out some stats whilst we're waiting for him to get back up there.
I tell you what.
We gotta get the pills one in.
Yeah,
I
I want to hear this. I want to hear you.
This is great.
Well, I mean, simping at the moment there, Housey, with pillars.
So I won't do this championship tables thing. Let's just go through some stats. We'll do most Q3s to start with. Most Q3s is pills.
Oh,
See?
here we go. Here we go.
Most pole positions is P's with 6. Most wins, P's with 6. Most fastest laps, pills again. See, 4. Podiums, P's takes that one out with 11. Most places gained is actually Bloomster now. So Bloomster doing a good job. He's plus 49. Most finishes with no penalties. P's is got the most finishes with no penalties. Kaiser's got the most pits with 26. Droftus holds the record for the least pit stops with 18. Best team score so far has been Cat with 59. Team stats then, pole positions, Cat at 6, wins, Cat it's again with 9, fastest laps, Old Spice with 4, thanks to pills. Driver of the days, 4 for Old Spice. Team finishes, Rothmans and Texaco tied with 42, that's the best so far for a team finish. Most pit stops then, Old Spice with 87, and least pit stops, Cadbury's with 61, but here's a couple of just random facts I noted down, and here's my one about pills, let's get it in quick. Pills last time in Brazil, right? And would you believe it? I didn't really believe it myself, actually. But first time he's made a place in a race.
What?
And he made 1. So he's like something now.
What is
got
it?
A +1.
Well, yeah, okay. What is the minus something though?
No,
what
I
is it?
didn't even bother today because I thought, no, I think it's 40 something. But he's actually gained 1 back now, so he's on the right road. That could have been his turning point.
+1. +1. Oh, man, pillars +1. There you go, mate.
Yeah, so you can have that one for the week.
Exactly right. Energetics out there on track, Housey. Let's sharpen up a little bit. There is 4 minutes remaining in this session. And, well, he's out there on track in the second sector at the moment. He does have a Rothmans lad behind him, just giving himself some room, of course. That might... Oh! Energetics living by the seat of his pants. Well, he's gone wide, but the game says you can have that one, Housey.
Yeah, it does. It's Curtis on an outlap behind him, the Rothmans, by the way. We've got
Energetics throws that one in the pit lane. Sloth has invalidated DJ Death Dragon. We're going to stay with him. Might as well stay with DJ at the moment. Yeah. And, well, let's just see how he fares, of course. Yet to set a time is the Dutchman.
Which one of the corners is it that he's taken? Let's hope he's sure. Can he get the 11-12 section right? He does.
Oh.
I hate that corner. Seriously, I hate that corner. It's just so rubbish.
I know, we all hold our breath when all the boys go through there. And, yeah, some look a lot more comfortable than others. Oh, as we welcome the godmother. She's made it. She made it. She's a bit late, but she made it. And, yes, well, we're towards the end of a Q3 session here, Jess. And, well, DJ Death Dragon about to get one on the board here. What can he set? A 121.6 P5.
We've got to behave now, the godmother's here. Ties on a lap. Currently 6th position, can he improve? Let's have a look. Don't think he's going to, is he? No. Half a second down. Mikey G, then.
Oh, yes, Mikey G. Mikey. Oh, and, well, let's just do a lap with Mikey, of course. On debut, yes, one of the new kids on the block here, folks. And, well, a pot to Old Spice driver. Where is Steve, she says? Well, he got knocked out. Believe it or not, Jess, he got knocked out in Q1. P16. P16. And, well, I mean, we was just as shocked as probably what your face is representing now. Because my jaw did drop. And, well, he did say in the Aussie stream it was strategic to start at the back. But I don't think that was intentional. But yes, anyway. Well, we've lost Curtis. We've lost Curtis. Turn 1. Whack, there he is there. You can see him on the track map. Who is that approaching? That is Sloth. That is Sloth. And there you go. Well, I mean, if you're going to lose it, it's all good, Jess. It's all good. The main thing is you are here, and it is great to have you in chat, of course. But yes, the main thing here is, what was I even going to say there, Housey? I lost my train of thought. But anyway, Mikey is out.
Curtis is out. That's
Yeah,
the main thing. Curtis is out.
Curtis
He's
is out.
done.
Curtis is out.
He'll start P10.
Mikey about to set his. He's about to set his time. Yes, it's delusional, mate. Still 10 to 6 in the morning here as Mikey goes P6 with 21.7.
Yeah, improvement on his time. We've got a couple of all on out laps. So it's a run of out laps now. I think, is it no, it's not Kaiser. Or is it? No, it's DJ, but he's down. He's well down.
Yeah, he's well down.
So it is Kaiser furthest along, I believe. Still in sector 1. Everybody else on out laps though. Or DJ, not on a quick one.
Well, Pillars is behind him in sector 1. He's on a lap as well. So we'll bring Kaiser to the flag, and then we'll flick down to Pillars. Kaiser's fuel light is screaming at him, so it'll be this lap and this lap only.
Either, like,
and that's the thing. He's going to lose a lot of time. Well, there you go. And level pegging with his previous best there, Howes. He navigates 11 and 12 absolutely brilliantly. And, well, he's, like you said, run out of batteries.
Without that, I don't think he's going to improve. It's going to have to be a mighty drive in this third sector as the checkered flag falls on the session. Can he bet at the P7? Not sure if he's going to be able to do this. Get him across the line. Oh, look at that, 007.
Not too bad at all.
He improves ever so slightly. Stays in the same position.
Not too bad with no battery though, Housey, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. Pills is up though, 0.3. So this is good enough for pole from Pills. 100%. Can he do it? He does. 20.9. There we go. Whack. Pills.
Energetics crosses the line now. What does he set? At 21.8. P7. Who is next? And Denger's done. Where is Peas? Oh, I'll tell you what, he does do it under the radar. He times his run. And we get to see him at the end. And next thing you know, he surprised us. At the moment, he set a 21.2. What can he do? What can he do, House? Is he going to knock Pillars off his perch? Holy shit, has he done it? He's done it by half a second. Whoa, this guy's a freak. This guy is a freak.
Yeah, well, we've already decided that one a minute ago. I mean, I just don't know what he does, how he does it. So I'm not even going to question it anymore. Sloth then across the line. What can he do?
At 20.8.
See where he went.
P2? Yeah, it's P2 for Slothy boy.
Nice work from Sloth then. That was his one and only lap too. So good work from Sloth in the end.
Look at that. There you go. Well, I'll tell you what, Peace. Look at the time.
Oh my God.
Look at the time.
That is worrying.
That is worrying. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, look at the rest of them. They're all pretty close, but Pease has just said, check you later. And, well, we've got Jess in the chat saying, oh, my God, you should see what happened to Curtis. And Callum Tyler, hashtag ban Pease.
Yeah, well, you might have to. That might be the only way you're going to stop him.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, that's impressive, mate.
He's a proper alien. He's the Marc Marquez of Formula 4. He can just save things that just shouldn't be savable.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how he saved through 11 and 12. I don't know. And maybe, well, how's he jot that one down? Because we're going to ask him, I reckon, maybe.
Yeah, how right. I'm going to be going to the race school of peas tomorrow, mate. I'm signing up. I did get told to go to a race school one day, once upon a time in league racing, and yeah, I think I've just found my teacher.
Okay, there you go.
That was unreal.
It was pretty special. So,
mad skills.
So let's just see. I'm gonna have a look to see if.
What is it for?
Wait, folks. There we go. Just waiting for the boys to load in here, Housey. Just waiting for the boys to load in. And
quick break, I reckon.
I think so, mate. I think so. Wet the whistle.
Wet the whistle. I'm gonna mute actually. Save everybody listening to my. Right, that's it. Refresh break over. So while we wait for these boys quickly, just to get this race strategies sorted out, we can go with another interesting stat.
Here we
I
go.
don't think either of them were, but obviously going into this round, Bannister and Bloomster, only 2 drivers on this grid not to have made a Q3 session. So that's one thing that they're going to want to change before the end of the season.
Yeah,
5
absolutely.
winners so far in this. 5 winners so far then. Pills, Peas, and then Sloth and Junior, the only 5 to take a win. And this is one that I really, really like, to be honest with you. Every round has had a different driver of the day.
Yes.
I like that stat.
That's not a bad stat.
Very, very good. It's a very good one when you consider, obviously that's a bit of praise for the grid there. That's, it's how equal it is even across the board, if you know what I mean. I know in terms of pace it's different, but obviously in terms of skill and recognising what people can do in the race, very, very even. Let's go through this running order then, shall we? Let me bring up the tyres. So P's taking pole then. He'll start on the softs. Sloth goes from P2 on the softs. Then we've got Pills in P3 and Droftus in P4 starting on the mediums. And then will start 5th on the softs. DJ in 6th on the softs. Mikey G in 7th on the softs on debut. Teammate of Energetics in 8th on the softs. Kaiser will go from 9th on the softs. Then teammate of Curtis will go behind him in 10th on the softs. Walker then the reserve. Highest reserve here so far. And he's started 11, free tyre choice, and he's gone with the mediums. Then Extremist going with something different. Extremist going with the hards, the only one to do so.
Wow.
Starts 12th. Callum then will go from 13th on the soft. Chewy, the other reserve, will go from 14th on the soft. Ramsel goes from 15th on the soft. Then we've got Zerks and Just Mikey, the Cadbury's boys, in 16th and 17th. They'll go from that point on the mediums. Then we've got Bannister and a bit of a Cadbury sandwich here. He'll start in P18 on the softs. We've then got All Shot Down, Mr. Monday. He's going to go from P19 on the mediums, and then rounding out our 20 drivers will be Bloomster, and he's going to go from 20th on the grid on the softs.
Well, there you go. There you go, folks. Interesting to note. Maybe the Extremist is pulling at your heartstrings there, How's he starting on the hard compound. Starting on the hard compound. Maybe there is a method to the madness.
I like it. Maybe you watched this morning and thought, well, I'll tell you what, actually, because the amount of safety cars and things that it gives you a lot of strategy choice. Get those hards out of the way, then you can do a medium, or what, So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We will see, mate. We will see.
We're something a bit different now, so let's keep our eyes on him. Obviously, those soft runners towards the back will get better starts, or they should do. People like Callum, Chewy, Ramsel behind him, all on the softs. So expect Extremist to drop.
All right, Howsy, we've got 2, 3, 4 lights. We have 5 lights. And we go here at Albert Park. That's a great start there by Curtis in the background. Have a look at this piece. What a launch. Sloth slots into P2. Pillars. And who is that he's dropped? That's trying to make men's around the outside of Andenge into turn. Well, we're going to spinner in the background. That is Kaiser. What's going on? What is going on?
Kaiser and Energetics.
Kaiser and Energetics. There you go. There you go, folks.
Moving. No wing for Kaiser.
What have we got here? What have we got here? We've got yellow flags in Sector 1, obviously, for that spin. No VSC to speak of, but away we go. Still going green as Droftas gets taken by Andenge. Droftas slots into P5.
Oh, sorry, the Extremist. And Just Mikey having a look. Side by side into 7, I think that was. Very risque. I'm away from it, though.
Well, we've got a great battle here for 7th and 8th. Walker is all over the back of Mikey G here. And look at him go. There is no way through at the moment. And Walker's short-filled that car. Look at the fuel light, folks. It is on. So he's going to have to do some fuel saving throughout this one. Maybe banking on a safety car as Walks. But there you go. Mikey goes defensive. Takes that inside line. Nowhere for Walker to go. Yes. Whoa, he's around. Oh. He's out. Walker's out. Walker's out. Walker's out.
No.
That'll be, is that full course yellow? That is a full course yellow. That is a full course yellow, folks.
There was just a battle heating up there, to be fair, with Zerks, Curtis, and Just Mikey going 3 wide into that area.
Well, let's have a look at the start there, Howsy. Let's have a look at the start. There we go. So Droftas trying to go around the outside of Andenge. Have a look at this, Howsy. And there was the spin in the background. And, well, there it is there. Kaiser and Energetics come a cropper. And, well, Energetics across the track. They're both still going. But there he is there. And back to live screens now, Howsy. Back to VSC conditions.
Yep. So let's hope the Delta doesn't catch anyone out here. Call out the race leader in the Australian side earlier on. We're back to green though. Everybody looks clear. Good job. Pick this one back up then. What gaps we got? Chewy pretty close to the extremist at the moment. Who's had the best sort of opening laps? Xerxes and Just Mikey both up 6. The Cadbury's boys. Ramsel up 7 at the moment.
Oh, I'll
Tries
tell
to
you
pitch
what,
at the moment.
that was very close from Mr. Monday on the back of Chewy Racing. And, well, very, very close indeed. So we'll just go back up to the top here, Housey, because Andenge has been lining up Pillars here. He's been closing in as the Swede. Pillars, oh, Andenge! Oh, did you see that? Oh, a bit of a tank slapper coming out of 13 and manages to hold the car. Unbelievable car control from Andenge. Just let Pillars go a little bit there, but he has been creeping up ever so slightly as P sets the fastest lap already. And, well, lap 3, a 29.4 at the moment there, Housey. Wait for this fuel to burn off. That'll drop dramatically as Mikey's going quicker. So, well, I mean, the gaps have stabilised a little bit. Mr. Monday and Chewy Racing, look what he's looking at, Mr. Monday. Chewy's gone on the inside there. Very, very interesting. Extremist has got it all wrong. Extremist has got it all wrong, and he's been passed by All Shot as well. Great move by these two. It is the hard
tyre on
it
the
is, mate.
extremist car.
Yeah.
Suffering mid-corner and on the exit. Doing all he can, the extremist.
Spot on there, Housey.
Just needs to keep it clean, though, to be fair. The extremist doing this kind of strategy. Just need to mind your own business, not get tangled up, because it's going to really hurt over the long run.
Yeah, of course, mate. Of course. On the slower of the 3 compounds available is the extremist. And he's...
Andenge's getting close.
Look at Andenge fire up. Look at him fire up.
Yeah,
look at him fire up.
Tires, that's why, obviously, compared to Pills and Droftus, who he just got past. But he's going to have a look here.
Oh,
he's going to make him go the long way around.
Oh, he's done it. Has he done it?
Oh, Pills is coming back. Pills has got the inside line, both these corners. And Andenge is now going to have the inside. Beautiful racing.
Great move by
Droftus
Andenge.
is laughing. Look, Droftus trying to make a move there as well. Trying to follow him through. And he just might here. It's going to be a DRS train between Droftus and Pills and Andenge. Pills then going back for Andenge up the inside into turn 1. Droftus not quite got enough. Andenge, a great run. Did he hit neutral there? Oh, I hope that was just a game glitch.
Probably a game glitch, mate.
Probably,
oh! Andenge! That is a send and a half. That is a send and a half. And he's backed out of that one. Pills takes that spot back. But there you go, folks. There you go.
Droftus got a best view in the house for this one. He's just waiting for them to trip over each other. Hoping he doesn't get involved too. He's got DJ for company now, though. And Mikey G and Ramsel not too far back either, so...
Oh, and looking at Andenge getting all loose there, coming out of 10 and onto the back straight. Here they come, Housey. And, well, this is very much follow the leader through here. There is no way to pass. The only place to pass is in the braking zone through turn 13. That's turn 12, that one there. And Droftas got a great exit. What an exit from Droftas. Andenge is going defensive. He's got the softer compound. He can break that slight little bit later. But Droftas around the outside has got the job done. What a move from Droftas up in a P4.
You see what Andenge's done to Pills the lap before, to be fair, and he's pretty much copied it. It's worked, though. Mikey G on the hunt as well. Now behind DJ for 7th place. Ramsel doing a great job hanging on in P8. Few gaps stabilising further down the pack now.
Whoa, who was that? That was Ramsel. Ramsel got all loosey-goosey going through turn 1 and 2 and manages to gather the car, but dropped ever so slightly further back from Mikey. But doing a stellar job is the Ramsel. The chiropractor has turned up as well. Energetics is trying to recover from that early spin. He's in P16 at the moment, doing his thing. He will fight his way back up this grid, no doubt.
Yeah, DJ got past Mikey G then, I think, didn't he? But DJ up into 6th. Then you're still the only one with a penalty at the moment. That was the first lap incident. Not quite sure what it was for. But P's then in the lead. He's got this gap out to 2.2 now. He's just slowly doing what P's does. You give him that clear track. He's a bit like, I've referred to him as a Mark Marquez. He's a bit like a Jorge Lorenzo in terms of, you know, sometimes where drivers or riders, they just once they get that clear track, they settle into their rhythm, and then they can, do 50, 100 laps, 150, bang, 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 repeat, 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 same times.
Absolutely there, mate. Absolutely. And, well, I mean, the gaps have stabilised, Housey. I mean, there is a bit of a DRS train happening from pretty much Droftas through well, look at it, through to Bramsell. And, well, Pillars and Droftas do battle. The rest of the boys start to creep up on them ever so slightly. And, well, the soft runners, well, there you go. They're all on 5-lap-old tyres. But the soft runners, they're going to start to feel the pinch in probably about 2 or 3 laps' time here, Housey, where they do lose their prime purchase, and the mediums will come into their own. This is a comfortable one-stop around here. It never used to be a comfortable one-stop on the medium soft. It was almost impossible on yesteryear's game. Even a few games prior to, it was always a medium hard. But this year's game, well, this game here, F1 2021, is definitely a medium soft. These boys do know this. And you can stretch these boots ever so much more than what you could on previous games. So, well, there you go. There's a bit of insight for that one there. But Andange still shaping up Droftas here, mate. He does have that time penalty, Housey, which is going to hurt him towards the... Oh, there you go. There's another one. There's another one. Gee, Andange is a bit... Well, got a beautiful shot here from the helicopter. And, well, I mean, we talk about it, Housey. That should be an option for the camera selection. But, well, there you go. Andange, that's 6 seconds now, mate.
Yep, I was a bit interested in that first one. I wasn't quite sure that was a legit one. The first one seems it was about 2 corners in, but we'll see. Obviously, the stewards here to do their thing. We do appreciate them doing it, so leave that for them. As Droftas looks for a move on Pills, does he? Oh, just gives him a little bit of a look in the mirror.
And Denge, I tell you what, I don't know if that was a lag spike or what have you, but Denge was all loose coming out of 2. And, well, they approaching turn 3 now. This is turn 4, Melbourne Sports and Aquatic Centre there on your right-hand side. And, well, turn 5 is this sweeping right-hander at the end of Sector 1. And turn 6 is here.
Yeah. Cadbury's having a good little battle a bit further down, 10th, 11th and 12th all together.
Through Clark they go there, Housey. And then at his turn 10 now where Andenge is, of course, on to the back straight and approaching the infamous 11 and 12 where so many people come a cropper. And let's just see how these boys fare this time round. They're going to do it 29 times. They've done 7 so far, Housey. And I'm sure they're clicking those counters on how many times they've got to do it yet.
Yep. Indeed, so P's got the gap up to 3.4 at the front
Yeah,
now.
he's checked out, brother. He has checked out.
Sloth's pretty much done the same in second, though, hasn't he? Really?
Yeah,
He's
he
got
has.
Like got a 5-second gap over Pills and P3, so the battle really here at this point in time in the race looks to be over the last podium spot. Droftas shaping up a move then on Pills into turn 1. DRS assisted up the inside. Pills doesn't fight it. And Denge too far back to capitalise. DJ, Mikey, G and Ramsell all a bit stalemate at the moment, just about consecutive times, consecutive gaps, nothing really happening. Again, that just Mikey close to all shot, but seeming to be about as close as he can get as the half a second, 0.6.
Well, they're working beautifully as a team. If you do remember, those 3 Cadbury drivers, they were all out of, I'll speak of Xerxes, all shot down, and just Mikey. They were all out of that Q1 session. And they've worked brilliantly to get themselves up to 10th, 11th and 12th there, Housey. And I do think All Shot Down and Just Mikey are working perfectly as a team. Just using that DRS zone to pull each other along at the moment. All Shot is burning his, but Just Mikey behind is keeping within touching distance and only using his DRS, of course, and giving it a squirt of ERS where he feels necessary. But they'll probably switch and switcheroo again and use the track to advantage. That's what it's all about, to get themselves closer to, to who they are chasing, and that is Xerxes, who has checked out from the rest of them. P10 at the moment. He's just got a 3-second time penalty, which is not going to help his efforts. So currently 6 seconds ahead of All Shot Down, but he's got Callum Tyler for company, and I think Xerxes is shaping up here now, how's he?
Yeah, just got a time penalty to Xerx, but here he goes, gets past Callum. Nice move down into turn 1. Denge still floating around the back of Pills. what we got going further back. Kaiser's just had a little bit of a whoopsie on that last lap. It's dropped a bit more time. So not going great for Kaiserhoff down in P19. Still 19 drivers left in this one. We're on lap 9 of 29, so 20 laps to go here. Big gaps between Curtis and Bloomster. Extremist down the back, so Curtis, Bloomster, Kaiser really struggling in this one.
Absolutely, mate.
Extremist.
Absolutely. He's on that.
Just been passed by Energetics.
Yeah, it's that hard compound. No good. No good, that hard compound around here. It was Droftas. Droftas gets a 3-second. Wowee.
Now that could be pivotal in this battle for third. It really could.
Well, I mean, Droftas has the fuel save. His fuel light is on, Housey. He's banking on a safety car, and we haven't had one.
No, we haven't. We've been completely clean so far, so yeah. Hang on a minute.
Whoa, Droftas left the session.
All right, I'm on it. Hang on. You take the reins.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just confused of what's going on here. But there you go. Pillar says, thank you very much. Couldn't have been an easier pass if he had one. As Droftas is now ghosted. He want to get back in the session pretty quickly because he's got Mikey trying to hunt him down. And that's what Mikey is looking at. But Ramsell is there and thereabouts as well, doing a stellar job as the chiropractors. We did touch on earlier doors. But yes, Droftas is still out of this session. Mikey can see what's going on ahead of him. And just waiting for Housey to confirm to get Droftas back in. But there you go. There you go.
I'll check again, just in case. Well, I'm sure he's got multiple invites himself anyway.
As Energetics and DJ Death Dragon. DJ getting by Energetics. And, well, there you go. Up into 14th place. Getting past those back markers, of course. Those boys yet to stop. DJ has stopped. He's put a fresh set of mediums on. And Denge. These two boys here are the first to stop. Looking for the undercut here, Housey. And the undercut around this track is absolutely strong. So let's just see how they pan out after it all shakes down. After the boys start to do their pit stop. We're expecting the soft runners in any moment now here, Housey. And, well, Droftas still not in the session. He's got Mikey to contend with. And Mikey is there. He can see what's going on, but Mikey throws it in the pit lane. He throws it in the pit lane. He said, I've had enough of these softs. And there you go. Peace continues. Peace continues with Sloth just behind him. 4.6 seconds. These two boys have checked out. Have a look at that. Pillars is there in third place. He's sort of in no man's land as well because the connected out, or the disconnected Droftas, is he back? Yes, he's back. He certainly is back. And he's back in that car there, Housey, in P4. Zerx is into P5 for a great start from him. Of course, started at the very back. P16 he did start from. And Callum Tyler, special mention to you, my friend, up into P6. Just Mikey, all shot. And Denge, 7, 8, and 9. So at this stage of the Grand Prix, the cap, all right, yes, Just Mikey, Xerxes, and Allshot have not stopped yet. But the Capri boys doing a great job considering where they started from. And, well, and Denge is on the hunt. He's absolutely on the hunt. And he's got Chewy racing behind him, of course. Chewy on 10 lap-old softs, yet to stop. But DJ, here comes DJ. And he'll be looking to make amends, trying to use this medium tyre to the best of his ability. At the start, trying not to take too much life out of it is the key to this game. Of course, yes, in this form of Formula One these days, it's more of a battle of attrition with the tyre life, of course. And you've just got to make sure you don't take too much out of them at the start of your stint there, Housey.
Yeah, we've got Mikey G closing in on the back of Bannister over P12. Oh, Bannister's got it all wrong. Out of turn 12, gets squirrely. Gives Mikey G all the opportunity he needs to slip past. Take that P12 away. Energetics closing in as well on Bannister now. Got Ramsell for company as well, so good little battle over P13, 14 and 15.
Oh, Energetics was being all gentlemanly there. Very, he was playing nice, probably knowing that Bannister had to get rid of that soft compound. He could have made that move into turn 15, but backed well and truly out of it. But he's got to be careful because he's got Ramsell for company as well there, Housey. Double DRS because, yes, it was Bannister who peeled off into the pit lane, so it sort of worked out for him there. But, well, I mean, Energetics was probably going to pit this lap now anyway, Housey. Because those softs, I reckon they're dead, mate. I reckon they're dead. As Ramsell has a bit of a look on the inside. Energetics goes deep, but it's okay. He'll have the inside for this one. But he's got to be careful because, well, there you go. There you go. Still the soft compound's got some purchase there, mate. as we'll flick back up to the top, up to the top, where Mr. Monday is still all over the back of Just Mikey. And these two boys are working as a team here, mate. They are absolutely working as a team.
Yeah, I think there's been times where All Shot Down's just got that little bit of pace over Mikey, but obviously it's always easier to be the car following than the one in the lead. So All Shot Down obviously aware of that and just happy to sit tight. They have got their super teammate Van Denge coming to give them both a tow in a minute.
Yeah, we're going to see team orders here, Howsy. We're going to see team orders without them even talking to each other. You watch this. You watch this. They'll all get out of his... Oh, shot! Oh, shot! Mr. Monday! Oh, poor...
Right there.
Poor Mr. Monday. Poor Mr. Monday. And, well, there you go. There you go. He's come out of that spin in P11. And, well, Ramsell will be licking his lips. We'll just keep an eye on that one there, Howsy, as Andenge is closing in rapidly to Just Mikey. And we're going to see, well, team orders yet again. But one of them getting out of the way this time. And there we go. There we go is, well, let's just see where this is going to happen.
As long as it's not stage exit right, it's fine. Holds him up a little bit there, but here we go then. Then around the outside.
Mikey, there you go. Mikey backed out of it.
Yep, there we go then.
And Andenge has been released. Let's not forget, Andenge is... well, let's go to the leader to see where this is, of course. Andenge currently sitting 20.8 seconds behind Pillars. At this rate, he will come out ahead of Pillars. Pillars will... Jesus, look at this. Pillars will end up behind DJ at this stage if they were to pit now. So the undercut is really working here around Albert Park, of course. And, well, these boys here, especially Andenge and DJ Death Dragon, were one of the first to blink regarding their pit stops, of course, as Pease goes quickest again with a 124.2. And, well, he's just doing his thing, of course. Look at him there, P4. He's P4 there, Howsy. The three boys in front of him have yet to stop. And he's right up Xerxes' backside, who's in turn 10 seconds behind Pillars, which makes Pease roughly about a net 18 seconds ahead in the lead of this front three if they were to pit stop right about now.
Oh, no. Curtis and, Callum and the Extremist getting it all wrong into turn one. Callum's gone round. I think he's kept out the wall though. A little bit of contact. Callum approaching fast. Obviously, Extremist still rocking those hard tyres. Doing what he can. But everyone else, more grip around him. Just an unfortunate move. So Bloomster gets past Chewy then. Runs deep. Chewy's going to get that one back. He does. So it's a nice little battle brewing here actually. 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. Because Energetics and Bannister are right there too.
I'll tell you what, I reckon Xerxes is sweating bullets here. He's had Pease right up his gearbox for the last lap. And look at just that speed Pease has got. And I dare say this is a job done for the lad. And there you go. On the start, finish straight. Gets it done quite easily before turn one. And away he goes.
Yep. So that battle further back over 15th, 16th, and 17th still going. Bannister, Bloomster, and Chewy.
Just having a look at the replay of Pease getting that job done. And, well, easy pickings for the lad. Up into third place. Back to live screens now, Howsy.
Oh, Extremist just got a penalty and he's just lost it out of turn 15. So he's going to lose places here. Is he going to drop him to the back? Yeah, he's going to have to be patient. Down to P18, so a mistake from the Extremist. That's that tyre strategy out the window, I'm afraid. That's the problem with the hards when it does go wrong. At this stage in the race, when you're on the hards, this is just bad news. It's just, your game strategy is out the window.
Well, exactly right there, Howsy. He has hurt. He has hurt. It was a bit of a risky move putting that hard compound on at the start. But, well, DJ Death Dragon is all over Just Mikey here. And, well, I mean, a bit of overspeed. Caught him off guard. He should get this job done, should the Dutchman. And, well, no, he has not. Just Mikey doing his thing. And we'll just keep an eye on this battle here, Howsy. I dare say DJ is going to get this move done well before turn one. as what they have been doing, using the track to advantage. But it's been costing some of them a bit of time, of course, because a lot of this track here is pretty much follow the leader. As we're going to keep an eye on this, what DJ's going to do. Down the start-finish straight, on it, Just Mikey. Just Mike, well, he's got the job done very late indeed. Just before turn one, he's gone deep, but manages to keep that position nevertheless, Housey. Let's have a look at that one. I think I did save that one as well. We'll have a look at DJ's overtake on Just Mikey. Yeah, there you go, Housey. Look at that slipstream. And just the closing speed was phenomenal. A little bit late into the entry of turn one. Compromised his exit a little bit, but manages to keep that one all together. All four wheels pointing into the same direction, and away DJ goes. Back to live screens now, mate.
Go to Ramsell. Ramsell's having a good battle with All Shot down here. Zerks cops another penalty, but Ramsell all over the back of All Shot down. He's looked once or twice on this lap. As you said, though, very difficult. All Shot, a little bit of a tricky exit. Ramsell can't really capitalise, though, by the looks of it. This isn't a place where you can really do much. So he's going to have to tuck in here, try and get a good exit out of 12, which he had. Lifted slightly, I think. Got the run, though. All Shot's going to make him go to the outside. Nicely done from Ramsell, then. Makes the place up into P10.
Great move there from. Oh, yeah, he's that far ahead. He's that far ahead. He's that far ahead, mate. Look at that. He's 4.7 seconds behind Droftas, and these boys yet to stop. So he's effectively a pit stop ahead. Where is Sloth? Sloth is currently 6 seconds behind Peas. And so here's the next one on track, of course. Effectively, net P1 is Peas. P2 is Sloth at the moment. P3 and Denge. P4 is DJ. So that's how it's shaping up at the moment. But there is still, oh, Jesus, there's 12 laps remaining. Housey, this one's gone by pretty quickly, this one has. And, well, we've gone well past the halfway point here, mate.
Yep, we've got Mikey G looking at his counterpart in Mikey. Up the inside then, into turn 9. I'm the betting man. I'm going to bet Mikey is going to come out on top.
Yeah, well, I mean, there you go. And he certainly does. Mikey does come out on top.
Mikey passes Mikey. Mikey comes out on top. Brilliant commentating. He's got some pace, hasn't he, this Mikey G? Mikey G.
He certainly does have some pace. Yeah, well. He certainly does have some pace. He is a great driver. I do know him from other leagues that I have seen before. And, well, he is a great driver, of course. In P8 at the moment on debut, I Am Sloth doing his thing. I Am Sloth is doing his thing. He's starting to close in on Xerxes here, mate. And, well, on 17-lap old mediums, these mediums are starting to come towards the end of their life. I'm expecting to see the medium runners in within the next lap or two here, Housey, just to get rid of them. They're going to be very rapid towards the end, but it's a little too late. The front runners have just pipped them to the post regarding the undercut, and it is so strong around here. You're going to see it for yourselves when these front runners do stop.
There you go, Mikey, then the first one to get those soft tyres on. Bannister and Bloomster were shaping up a little battle on this lap. Bannister making a mistake there, so drop back a little bit. They're going at it. Down over 16th and 17th. Extremist has now pitted, got rid of those hard tyres, so he's back out on the mediums now in P19, looking to see what he can recover from this one.
Well, he jumped on the medium, so he's done a...
He's out. Oh, he's hit the wall. How did he not take his wheels off there? Wow.
Well, I mean, interesting. The Extremist did a hard medium. That is old school. Yep. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Where is the Extremist?
Yeah, no, he's there. He looks...
I think he's lagged. I think he's not in the session.
I don't know.
He's ghosted.
The same for me
He's ghosted. Is he ghosted? He's ghosted. I don't think... Where is he? Who's in front of him? And Denge.
Bannister's in front of him. Kaiser's behind him.
No, and Denge is in front of him on track.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
And who is that behind him? That must be Pillars. Is that Pillars?
Pillars, is it?
So we're going to stay with Pillars here. Oh, no, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back in the session.
Yeah, I think he's there. Yeah, I think
he's in the session. Yep, yep. It looked like he was ghosting there for a minute there, Housey. Not too sure, but Well, there you go. Pillars has box. He's put the softs on. He's come out. Look at that. Look at that. And Denj is 4 point something seconds ahead of him. Excuse me, 2.6 seconds ahead of him. And, well, there you go. The softs are going to come into their own. Pillars will be rapid for the first 5 or 6 laps. You'll see that gap dissipate. But, I mean, Jesus, look at Pease. Pease is only now 2.8 seconds behind Droftas. And Droftas is about to make his pit stop here, Housey. Is he peeling off? He certainly is. He covers Pillars. And there you go. So Droftas in the box. And that'll release Pease. Pease will take the lead, the rightly leader of this Grand Prix. Sloth will take that second position. And, well, battle resumed, mate.
Yeah, obviously, and Den's got those 6 seconds worth of penalties in P4 at the moment. So Pills, to be fair, he's going to do Andenge easily here for that position. So we've got, who's that side by side? Curtis and Ramsel, is it? It is into turns 14 and 15. They're still at it. Curtis getting the better of Ramsel there, and then boxes. Got him.
So Ramsel's just keeping his nose clean though, Housey. He does have, let's have a look at these penalties for everybody.
3 seconds.
Pizev's got 3 and Denj has 6. We've got Droftas with 3, Xerxes with 6, Ramsel with 3, Mr. Monday all shot down with 3, Energetics with 3, the Extremists with 8, and I dare say the Extremists would have clocked them all up on that hard compound.
Yep,
this track is so slippery at best, and to be doing that on the hard compound, I mean, very, very tough indeed. But I'll tell you what, Housey, we've still got Whoa! And Denj! And Denj! Oh, I'll tell you what, look at that! It's just released Pillars and Denj. I'll tell you what, I thought he was going to be in the wall. Pillars has got to be... And Denj is pushing, but I'll tell you what, it is the medium versus a brand new set of softs. And there is no competition. Pillars can break a lot later. He can pick up the throttle a lot earlier. And that's exactly what made him get past. And Denj, look how much he's put on him already. 1.2 seconds, Housey. And, well, Pillars with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 1 minute 23.4, if you don't mind. As we'll flick back down to Energetics, because he's just... Droftas has left the session again, Housey. Thank you, mate. As Energetics is all over the back of 4MULA4Racing here. Well, I mean, Energetics has got some pace. He did have some pace here. It's a bit of an unfortunate spin, or I'm not too sure what happened there at the start. But he dropped down the back of the field, and it's been a battle ever since. But to the Dutchman's credit, he's not given up. He's not given up as Energetics. As Mikey G, as Housey would say, picks up a time penalty. 3 seconds for his efforts as, well, Energetics should get this job done now here, mate.
Yeah, he had made a mistake as well. Mikey G, a lap or 2 ago. Just in the background, trying to find Droft.
As Energetics gets that job done, we'll have a bit of a look at that. Well, I caught that one on replay as well. For Energetics, look at this, lined him up. And there you go, down into turn 1. And very, very comfortable move there for Energetics. Great move by the Dutchman. Puts himself up into 14th place. And we're back to live screens now here, folks. As, well, there he is there. He's trying to close in on Curtis. But we'll go back up to the top. The gaps have stabilised ever so much. And DJ, they're sort of in no man's land. They can see the competitor in front of them.
Right. Drofter should be back. I'll tell you, who's that? Or is that just ghosting from the Extremist again?
Well, the Extremist is out of the session, mate. You can't be... Oh, no, he's lapped. Is he lapped?
I don't know whether that was just... Yeah, I think that was just a...
Yeah, he's lapped. If he's lapped, he'll ghost. Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, so Drofter's back. We're on lap 22, though, Skates. We better think about
driver
of the day, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to sit with then... Oh, where are we going to sit?
Where are we going to sit? I don't know. My telemetry's gone. I've got no telemetry.
I've got no. Might as well stay with Pillars, mate, while I do this driver of the day.
Okay, sit with Pillars. I'm on at the screen anyway. I can get some telemetries back. Callum shaping up a move on all shot further back down, so keep your eyes on the timing tree there, ladies and gentlemen. We're in with Pills in no man's land, really, in terms of the track. Got quite a big gap to Sloth, just visibly looking at it on the track map. Although he is coming fast, can he get there by the end? That is a question. See if we can get some time and telemetry back as we cross the line. It normally works, so give it a second. Here we go. There. So he's got, what's he got to Pills? 3.6 seconds. And how many laps has he got to do it? 6 laps. I reckon that's achievable at the current pace from Pillars. Let me check. Hang on a minute. Let's see what Pillars did in terms of lap time the last time round. So he did a 23.4. Did Pillars? What did Sloth do? Sloth did a 24.9. So considerably faster is Pillars at the moment. And then picks up another penalty.
Well, as I've just done the driver of the day, and we welcome one of our fantastic stewards, Matteo, is in the chat. He said Pillars has bottled it. Pillars have...
He's coming. He is coming. He's going to get P2 on the track here. His Pills. He's catching Sloth rapid. Just got to make no mistakes. What else have we got going on? Quite big gaps here, to be honest with you. Curtis is just about half a second back from Callum, so a little bit of a battle shaping up there. Oh, Callum's run wide, no! Concedes the place to Curtis then. That was a mistake from Callum, so Curtis up to P12, Callum down to 13th. Hill's got the gap down to 2.2 now. Pease at the front, just doing what Pease has done the whole race, what he generally does every week. 7.9 seconds, just going about his business. Droftus then with the fastest lap, a 1:22.899. Good lap from Droftus then.
Well, Xerxes is lining up DJ Death Dragon here, mate. And well, there is 5 laps remaining, folks. DJ on the medium, Xerxes on the soft. And well, I dare say Xerxes should get this job done very, very quickly. Excuse me. He's got to use the track to his advantage because Sector 2 is nowhere to make a move here, Housey. The only place you can make a move is into 9 and 10. I speak of the very, very slow chicane, which they're about to approach right about now. Well, not now, but after this corner here. And, well, let's just see how Xerxes goes, of course. He can brake a lot later. He can pick up the throttle a lot earlier, being on that soft compound. There you go. Look at that. Look at the overspeed. Is he going to send it? No, he doesn't. He backs out of that one. And, well, it's pretty much follow the leader. Unless he can get the job done before turn 11, which I don't think he can, Housey. He's going to have to follow and get into the braking zone of turn 13 to get this job done. So Xerxes is on the hunt here, folks. He did start at the back of the grid. And, well, he does have that DRS, of course. Look at this. He should get DJ. DJ goes defensive. But DJ's got some phenomenal straight line speed. And he's holding that position quite nicely, Housey.
Yeah, it's a matter of time, though. Obviously, soft compounds for Xerx. Mediums for DJ, so DJ's going to just go backwards, in terms of speed for the remaining laps. Pills now within a second of Sloth. So he is coming, his Pills. Good job. Might not have been a bad strategy after all, to be fair.
Yeah, it might not have...
Pease is always going to have been gone, I think, to be fair. Pease was always in another... Wow, look at the speed he's got out of there. My goodness. Do you see how much he just caught up on Sloth out of one corner?
Yeah, look this is just a matter of time here, Housey. Look at the overspeed. It's just phenomenal from Pillars as, well, he's looking to get that second position. And that's all he's got to do there, really, Housey. I mean, of course, Pease... Well, that's all he can do. Pease is doing what he does as Xerxes gets a time penalty for his efforts. And that, Jesus, up to 9 seconds now.
Sloth's going to make it hard. But the grip Pills has got. Just keep it clean, boys.
Yeah, Sloth will make his car.
Getting the elbows out.
Sloth is no slouch, mate. He's been racing for quite a number of years, the young fella. He will know exactly where to put his car. He's going to make Pillars earn this, as Pillars should get this job done now, mate. Using the DRS. There it is. Rear wing wide open. And look at this. Look at this. But he's run out of battery, as Pillars, using that slipstream to the best as he can. Throws it into turn 1, exit turn 2, track position. The Sloth, well, there you go. DRS, double DRS for Pillars. And job done. Now he can just sort of consolidate that position and ever so slightly pull away from Sloth, of course, there, mate. He wants to break that DRS zone. We're on lap 26 to 29 as we'll flick back down to, well, who is close? Curtis is starting to catch all shot down, but too little too late here, Housey. There's a lot of boys with track limit penalties here, of course,
Yeah,
and
there is.
it is very track
Just looking at that.
characteristic. It is a tough track here at the Land Down Under here in Melbourne, Australia. Of course, it is very slippery. It is a very quick, tight street circuit, especially this rendition of the track. And, well, I mean, we haven't quite got the new one just yet. That'll be on next year's game, of course. Well, this year's game, to be honest. F1 2022. And let's just hope they've got it all right. Oh, it's Curtis! Curtis with a huge tank slapper and loses ground to All Shot Down. We'll flick up to Sloth because Sloth is hanging on to pillars here. He's still within DRS zone here, Housey.
Yeah, Droftus is just catching Andenge now as well. Those soft tyres for Droftus, similar situation was obviously Pillars and Sloth. Same situation with Droftus and Andenge. Droftus has been catching him. Doesn't need to make the move on track. He's got it on penalties as Droftus, but I'm sure he'll look to make the move anyway. We're on lap 27 now, 29, so 2 to go. What else is happening further down? I mean, we have got a lot of penalties. This order could chop and change across the line.
Absolutely.
I think
Absolutely.
I think DJ's going to make a spot at least.
Well, Curtis is caught back up to All Shot Down, realising there's only a couple of laps left. He's got right up the back of him now, coming into 15 and 16. And, well, he should get this job done now, Housey. Using the track, the DRS, and there you go, breezes by.
Yep. He's pulled away as well.
Certainly,
quickly.
He certainly has.
Sloth gets a penalty. No.
But that's okay. Is that okay for him?
It's okay, but yeah.
I mean, it's 3
okay,
seconds.
I think.
The next guy is DJ Death Dragon, who is a clean skin. So Sloth will keep that third place. But yeah, I mean, I know your train of thought there, Housey. And
yeah, exactly.
he got to the last couple of laps. It could have been a clean skin Grand Prix. Yeah, exactly, mate. But I mean, he's gonna. If it stays like this, he's definitely gonna keep that third position. We're on the penultimate lap here, ladies and gentlemen, as Bannister gets a 3-second time penalty for his efforts, as Curtis is all over the back of Mikey now. He's really turned the wick up the last few laps as Curtis here, Housey, and he's trying to make amends. Of course, he's another clean skin. Him and DJ Chewy Bloom are the only clean skins, and of course, Pillars on the grid at the moment, mate. So all credit to those lads, of course. They're going to jump up exponentially, except for Pillars, who has only got P's ahead of him, and he's only got 3 seconds to his name, which still is uncharacteristic. But, well, there you go. Look at him. Check out. 8 seconds is the lead at the moment. As just Mikey trying to break the toe. Curtis is having a look. Is he too? Oh, Curtis is too far back. Too far back.
We go on in sector 3. One of the Texacos in trouble. Was that Callum? It was Callum. Kaiser picking up a penalty now. There we go then. So Curtis makes the move on Mikey. And Denge with another penalty. Wow, what is going on with Denge today? Crazy amount of penalties for Andenge. So Curtis making the place then, even though he didn't necessarily need to. What's he got? He's 1.7 behind Ramsell. How many seconds has Ramsell got here? Ramsell's got 3, so looking good for Curtis to make at least one more place over the line. We'll have to see what happens. But a few of these places are going to change over the line, so we're on our last lap with the leader. Pease, he's already started the last lap.
He certainly has, and well, he's had it comfortably since day dot when he put it on pole by 0.4 of a second. And well, I mean, look at it, Housey. Look at it, 7.6 seconds over Pillars, who will take P2. And unless a brain fart happens from Sloth, he will take home that P3. Driver of the day, folks, at the moment is being led by Ramsell, and rightly so. Ramsell is up quite a number of positions there, Housey. Where is he? Up.
Bannister's out. Where's Bannister just gone? Just lost Bannister. Where was he? Where's his car? There it is. Down into turn 3, halfway along the street. No, yeah, it is. No, it's not.
I don't know where he's...
6. Yeah, no, he's at 6. Just out of 5. Between 5 and 6. So
anyway, let's never worry about that, Housey, because Pease, our championship leader, goes through turn 15. One more corner to go. And our championship leader wins here in Melbourne, Australia. What a performance from him. Crosses the line, P1. Absolutely stellar drive from our champ leader. Pillars will take second position. Great drive from you, Pills. And Slothy Boy will get that third. And Denge will cross the line fourth. But he's going to lose a heap. He's going to lose a heap.
Yep, loses it to Drofters.
He's going to lose it to Xerxes as well, I do believe, Housey.
Yeah, he must
Oh,
have
no,
like
he's not.
15 seconds at least.
No, he's not.
That must have been close.
Oh, by half a tenth.
DJ is going to jump them both. He does. GJ jumps them both.
DJ in the fifth.
Good. What does Curtis do then? Because Curtis clean at the moment. What can Curtis do? Is he going to jump Xerx? I don't think so, is he? 28 seconds. That's as far as it's going to get. Where is he? There we are then.
As we wait for the last few to come across the line now, Housey. Turn 15, it is Chewy. We're on board with Chewy at the moment. Chewy is going to jump up a couple of spots, or at least one spot here. And let's just see where he finishes this Grand Prix. He crosses the line. I think he jumped up to 13th. Let's just have a look at this. As
12th, I think.
There you go. The game has given it to Xerxes, the driver of the day, but the viewers gave it to Ramsell. So we're going to go with Ramsell here as Pease doing what Pease does on that top stop again there, Housey. And, I mean, can anyone stop this bloke? Jesus.
I'm going to go and go as far as just saying no now.
Well, there you go. The
Yes.
fastest lap of the Grand Prix
Excellent.
was taken by Droftas with a 1 minute 22.899. And, well, there you go. So that is the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Let's let these roll over for our timing screens and for our lovely stewards who do a stellar job here at Formula 4. As we'll flick back down to the very bottom and let this all roll over. We'll go on a brief pause, folks. We'll get our drivers in for an interview and we'll wrap this one up. So please, please, please stay tuned. And we'll be back in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got our drivers in the chat, of course. I'm going to start off with our second place man. Slothy Boy does not do the driver interviews. He will do them one day. He will promise to do one day. But, well, let's just have a look at Pillars. Yes, Pillars, P2, mate, P2. And, well, a great drive in a little bit of no man's land there. Trying to chase down Peas, who was just head and shoulders above everybody else today here, Pillars. Is there anything you can do to reel this man in, mate?
Probably not get battled too hard when, like, just make people make their moves a bit more wisely, and I probably would have had a bit more of a chance, but, you know, it is what it is.
Oh, very good there, mate. Well, I'll tell you what, Pillars, it was a great drive. I mean, I thought you would have put it on pole as well. Just pipped at the post there by Peas, of course. And it's been the story of the season. No disrespect to anybody whatsoever. I mean, you are chasing an absolute alien out there this season at the moment in Peas. But nevertheless, mate, a great drive at a very tricky track. Manages to keep all four wheels pointed in the same direction and cross that line in P2. Stellar drive there, Pillars. Is there anything else you want to add, mate? Because I know it is a very tough track to, well, start and finish, of course.
Yeah, track needs steamrollered, and I need to get off a golf course on a fucking Monday night.
There you go. You heard it from our Season 1 champ himself. Pillars, well done, mate. Congratulations on a great drive yet again. P2 from you, my friend. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
All right, Housey. Well, I mean, we're going to touch on a bit of an excursion. Well, it wasn't an excursion, but a bit of a scary moment for this lad. I tell you what, we were watching Mr. Peas do his job out there on track. Turn 11 and 12. We don't know how you saved that during qualifying, mate. We don't know how. In Q3, don't know how you did it. And, well, just talk us through that one first there, Peas, because, well, we were absolutely speechless here in the box.
I don't know. I just, it just worked. I survived somehow because I went off quite hot. Like, I was pretty fast when I spun, so I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, game over. Yeah, that's what we all thought.
Yeah, but I think it was what I needed because, like I was saying to you before, I'd literally just woken up just for the race, so I wasn't. But that definitely woke me up, got the blood running with it. So it was worth it.
Well, I tell you what, there, Peas, you might have to start charging lessons because after that, Housey said he's gonna. Well, he thinks he's just found his teacher, so be prepared for a bit of a DM and a bit of a one-on-one lesson with Housey because that was quite spectacular there, my friend. But I tell you what, mate, oh, you just pulled away at the front. You just did what you had to do yet again, Peas, stretching your lead at the front of this championship. And I'll tell you what, mate, that's round 13 done and dusted. There are 11 more rounds to go. Oof, I mean, you've got at least one hand firmly on this trophy, mate.
11 sounds like a pretty big number. There's still a lot of races to go.
There is, mate. There is.
Monaco's coming. That's got my name on it. All the walls, every single wall on that track has my name on it.
Yeah, so yeah, then we'll watch you come out in Q1, Q2, Q3, top of the timing charts, and start to finish P1 and fastest lap. Come on, Peas.
Never. No,
no, well, we all know that DJ Death Dragon is the Monaco hero, and well, he was last season anyway. But I tell you what, Peas, another cracking drive from you, mate. Our championship leader, everybody, REL Peas, mate. Congratulations on a stunning drive, man. Well done.
Thank you very much.
No problem whatsoever. As we'll move to, I tell you what, the old man, Mr. Ramsell. Ramsell takes driver of the day yet again here, Housey. And, well, I mean, he has improved. The lad's starting to take off his assists. And, well, doing an absolute stellar job for Team Texaco. Ramsell, talk us through it there, mate. There's some good battles there.
Oh, yeah, it was good. And I ain't got assists on apart from ABS, cheeky fucker.
That's what I said. I said you're starting to take them off.
No, it's the mini you sort of assists taking off now.
Oh.
Halsey, where's your facts, man?
Well, I mean, you can't ground me like you ground Junior, mate. So it's okay.
All seriously, no, I've got the accident on turn 1 that helped me out quite a lot. I think I went up about 4 or 5 places just because of that.
Yep.
Callum, he was with me, but he unluckily on turn 3 he went a bit wide, so that gave me another place. And then for some reason, I was just able to keep up with the top lot. I just got in a nice groove today, and I was able to keep up with them. I think where there was a couple of them having a battle at the front, so it was holding them back a bit. So I was able to keep the ERS, not use too much of my ERS. I was just following them, and then the second part of it, I've got come out of the pit, got held up a bit by a bit of traffic, energetics got in the way a bit for a while, all shot. I lost touch with the top, and then near the end, I was on my own for a while until the soft runners slowly caught up, and I just beat him. Thanks to Curtis getting him away.
Well, I'll tell you what, Senior. The last few rounds here, mate. I mean, you've really started to come into your own, and it's good, mate. It's really, really good to see. You've finished roughly around your spot there, mate. Between P7 and P11 is usually your ballpark figure. You've really, really stepped up this season, and it is fantastic to see you go about your business. And
putting them words in there. I'm not going to Look, it's struggling.
Well, at the moment, before this Grand Prix, you were P10, tied on 104 points with the Extremist. You did finish ahead of him, so you are going to stretch your legs a little bit. And Kaiser was P1 in pot 3, 4 points ahead of you, and you finished ahead of him too, mate. So, well, looks like we've got a new pot 3 leader here, folks.
Flukes. It's all fluke.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chiropractor, great to see, mate. Congratulations on Driver of the Day, my friend. And we will see you next week at Imola, of course.
Oh, yeah, I like that track.
Yes,
one of my favourites.
It's a cracker, mate. It's an absolute cracker.
All right, guys. Thanks. Cheers.
No problem there whatsoever there, mate. But I'll tell you what, Housey, that was a stellar Grand Prix at a very, very tricky track. Well, next week, of course, the Australian division are having a week off yet again. It is Anzac Day, which is the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps Day, meaning there is a bit of a remembrance day for fallen Aussie and New Zealand soldiers. It falls on that day of the Monday, the 25th of April, and the Aussie boys will have a bit of a break that weekend. Imola will be pushed to the end of the Grand Prix for that division, but on Monday, 8 p.m. BST, the UK lot, the European boys, are going to do battle here at Imola, of course. And all of them are looking forward to that one, as we are bringing it to you, of course, there, Housey. Is there anything you would like to add there, mate? As I think I've lost Housey. He's gone quiet, but he probably didn't realise he's on mute. And let's just see if the mute comes off. No, yes, it does. Well, I'll tell you what, not going to wait for him. We will. Thank you very much, Housey. Thank you very much, drivers. Thank you very much, viewers. I tell you what, great race. Great race. And to only have one DNF is not too bad at all for this division. But a good place to end this one, Housey. We are Formula 4 Racing. From us, for now, goodbye.